I have chosen to make a communication research for my Year 1 students in the classroom. I have made a timetable with time, subjects and picture symbols that representing the different subjects. In each subject, all the students will get a little piece of paper with 3 pictures symbols on. One for math, one for English, one for gym and one for music. When we are talking about inclusive education, it means that it's important to make learning meaningful and relevant for all the students. To promote and support the access and participation, everything needs to be planned, implemented and evaluated. I have chosen to focus on 3 of the 7 principles of inclusive education. All students have the right to enroll, access and participate in schooling, which meets their individual needs. A range of effective and appropriate adjustments is provided to ensure access, participation and achievement. The system supports the development of pedagogy to meet individual student needs. I chose to make this research because I think it will fit in with all the students in my class. The students will be able to keep up with the teacher and always know what we will be doing and when we will be doing it. This research will also be very good for some of the students with diverse learning needs. For example, for a student with autism spectrum disorder, because they frequently have difficulties with communication, and it's good for them if the teacher will pair the verbal instructions with visual clues, like picture symbols. Because most of the children are able to process visual information much better than verbal information. My research will also be good for a student with visual impairment or hearing impairment, because it is printed materials. For students with visual impairments, it's important to use symbolic understanding using concrete materials. And when the students will get something to touch and hold, they maybe can see it easier than if all the information is at the smartboard. It's also important to ensure that the material the students gets is neat, clear, and that the picture symbols at the print will be bigger than usual. And for the students with hearing impairment, it's really good to use visual aids as much as possible, because since they have difficult hearing, the timetable I have made is just for 1 day. This is because it will be easier for the students to keep up and know which day it is. The timetable for the week will be able at the wall, but this day timetable will be showed at the smartboard. To the left, it's a picture symbol of a clock, and under this, the time for each subject, break and lunch is showed. Beside the time, the name of the subject is written. And to the right, it's a picture symbol of each subject, break and lunch. For the students, it's easier to understand the visual than things that are written down. So, this makes them know what subjects we will have at Monday and in what order. In every subject, all the students will get their own piece of paper with 3 picture symbols on. So, before the subjects start, the pieces will be handed out. When math class starts, the students will get the math piece. On this piece, it's a picture of plus, minus, and geometry. This means that the students will be learning about this. And they will learn about it in the same order that the pictures are. The same will be done in English, gym, and music. This Monday, the students will read, write, and work in groups or pairs in English. In gym, they will play soccer, practice a little bit with gymnastic rings, and jump rope. In music, they will learn about notes. They will learn about quarter note and the half note, play drums and practice the notes. With this research, all the students know exactly what and when we will be doing the different things. The teacher will also have the same piece of paper, so The teacher can show and demonstrate the different picture symbols and tell the students what to do. The expected outcomes of using this artifact or resource is that every student in the class will feel included, and the teacher is using time to develop different learning methods so everyone will be able to participate.